For the latest Alien and Predator news updates, visit hybridnetworkyt.com. Hey, what's going on guys, Nick here, and this is kind of a follow-up to my previous video where I talked about basically the events that were supposed to happen after the ending of Alien vs. Predator Requiem. And if you guys didn't see that video, I'll leave a link to it at the end of this one so you guys can go back and watch it after you check out this video. So I'll do kind of a brief rundown for those who didn't watch that video, but basically the guys that directed Requiem, Colin and Greg Strause, were adamant to actually make an AVP film set in space and in the future, basically like what the fans have always wanted to see and what the video games and comics have always done. And apparently they really wanted to do this film, the third one, in the future during the production of Requiem. They always had it kind of in the back of their mind that that was where the story was going, that's where the next chapter was going to be. And when they were being hired by Fox, they actually had pitched that to them for Requiem to be set in the future and in space and everything, but by that time 20th Century Fox had already decided to go with Shane Salerno's script that was set in boring Plaintown Earth. Basically, they incorporated some of their ideas from the kind of original concept of having it in the future, such as the Predator home planet, which we saw a glimpse of in the beginning before Wolf began his hunt. So after the events of AVP-R, essentially we were supposed to transition from the Predator plasma caster that was given to Miss Yutani to the logo of a Weyland-Yutani spaceship heading towards the alien's homeworld, Xenomorph Prime. And we're going to see this cool action sequence, clan of predators going up against a king alien with the Weyland-Yutani company, whether it was colonial marines or mercenaries, going down to join in on the combat. And all of this would eventually lead up to the alien timeline. Essentially, their idea for the third AVP film was that humanity would reverse engineer whatever technology they got out of the plasma caster, and that would be sort of the impetus or catalyst for all of the technological advancements that we see in the alien universe. So I really do appreciate the fact that, I mean, even though I don't really like Colin and Greg Strause's directors, they really did have kind of a passion for the franchise and trying to make it all fit in and work together within continuity and canon, unlike some other guy who's doing prequel films right now that's just sort of rewriting everything. So it sounds very interesting that basically in all these interviews I'm looking at for AVP3, or the proposed AVP3, was that they always said that the film was going to be set in the future, roughly 100 years into the future. That was sort of the plan from the beginning. So I thought that was very interesting, and I really actually did want to see that movie because, you know, it seems like there's going to be colonial marines in there, predators, new alien types that we've never seen before, kind of like what we got in Requiem. I guess they introduced the Predalien, which I thought was actually pretty cool, just conceptually to introduce something like that, and, you know, the hybrid. I think, you know, if right here, if they would have introduced the King Alien, that would have been pretty damn awesome. It is a shame because basically Fox is holding back with a wait-and-see approach with the box office of AVP Requiem, and of course that movie didn't perform well, so the franchise basically got put on ice, and it's been 10 years since Requiem, and it basically looks like at this point it's pretty much cancelled, and if they ever do another AVP film, it'll certainly be a rebooted version of that franchise or that attempt and concept. So leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Are you guys bummed out that we didn't get the AVP 3 that was going to be set in the future, involve the new alien types, the predators, the Xenomorph homeworld, the Weyland-Yutani Corporation, all this really cool stuff that still would have been in continuity and trying to fit all the pieces together so that it would actually work with the alien timeline and give us possibly a pretty cool film that would have actually delivered on many levels. As always, thank you guys again for watching. My name is Nick, and if you want more on the Alien and Predator universe, subscribe to Hybrid Network.